Back in, everyone. As day 3 continues here at the Lincoln Challenger, we are joined by the next man through to round number 2 in singles, Nishesh Basavareddy, 3-set winner today. Nishesh, first of all, it's always good to see you, my friend. Congratulations on the victory. Talk me through. You dropped that first set. How'd you manage to turn things around, ultimately pull through in 3?
Yeah, it was a tricky match for sure. The conditions were way different than the last couple of days. It's been super hot, and today it was cold. The courts are playing slow, and he was just digging a lot of balls out. And I was making a few more unforced errors than I needed to be, and he did a good job defending in the first set. And I think I started finding my game a little bit more, playing more controlled aggression, and I was able to come into net more as well as the match went on, and that gave me a lot of success.
No, it was impressive to see. When you're playing Stefan, who obviously may be the best lob in all of tennis, you know what his defensive skills can be. How big of a mental challenge is that? To your point, like you miss that first overhead, now that doubt starts to creep in. How much are you battling yourself as much as you're battling him during the course of a match?
Yeah, I mean, I think in a singles match, generally you don't hit many overheads. I probably hit like 30 today.
Yeah.
And with the wind, it was just tough. And like you said, once you miss that first one, it just keeps on creeping to your head. So that was definitely tough. I mean, his overheads were like landing on the baseline.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just needed to keep sticking with playing aggressive, and because that was how I was going to win the match in the end. So I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, no, it was impressive to see, and obviously when we last saw one another, I was with you at Bloomfield Hills when you made that challenger final. You've had some success since then as well. Talk to me about what you've learned about your game, where things stand right now after a full summer of pro tennis.
Yeah, I think this is the first time in my life that I've played this many tournaments in a row, I guess, week in, week out, so it's definitely been an adjustment. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm learning how to compete week in, week out as well. Obviously, guys get used to your game, so different scouting reports and things like that. But it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, no, it's been impressive to see. And I know when we last spoke, you talked about that physicality aspect of it. That was a big thing you were focusing on this summer with all of the match play you've racked up. How has your body held up? Have you passed the test or your own standards at least thus far through the first month?
I think I went to Canada right after Bloomfield Hills, and I had a little bit of physical struggle there.
Okay.
But since then, it's definitely been better. Made a few adjustments, but I think that'll always be a work in progress.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting better.
No, it's impressive to see, and you recently announced that you're going to be taking the fall off. You're going to be focusing on playing pro tennis. I know you talked about it in the moment, but for those who maybe didn't hear the reasoning behind that choice, what is it about the fall schedule that has you thinking, you know what, I'm going to go pro tennis instead of maybe trying the fall NCAA singles for the first time?
I mean, I think first of all, to play the NCAA singles, you need to play a couple of college events.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I think at this point, I'd rather just keep riding the wave and just play more pro events, see where my ranking is. By playing more events, and also I think team season has always been more important for me. So I mean, I don't think individuals. I would just rather play pro.
No, that makes a lot of sense to me, and I'm curious, do you have a specific ranking goal you're looking for to achieve this fall? Is there a number that you would achieve that says, you know what, maybe I keep doing this in the spring as well? What does that goal look like in the next 3-4 months?
I don't think I have a ranking goal in particular, but I think I'm in like Grand Slam qualities, things like that. It's tough to maybe go back, but yeah, I just want to keep getting my ranking up, keep improving, and just take it day by day.
Yeah, no, and I know hanging out with your parents as much as I have, they'd be fine with you bringing home that standard degree. They're like, you know what, take your time, whatever you want to choose. They're obviously a fan of. My last question for you. Goals here this week in Lincoln. I know obviously you don't show up to an event to not win the title, but you mentioned U.S. Open on the horizon, qualities, whatever it may be. What are you hoping to accomplish this week as you get ready for this home stretch of the summer?
Yeah, just go as deep as I can, get some confidence, and if the U.S. Open comes along, that's great. But yeah, I just want to keep winning matches and see where it takes me.
Yeah, well, again, a lot of winning this summer, my friend. It is always good to see you. Nishesh Basavareddy, congratulations.